Hi, everybody. This is the first recorded video of the Quantum Consciousness Creation webinar series. I'm thrilled to be doing this with you all. I'm really excited about it, actually. I'm doing this series because for a number of years now, at least 10, maybe more, 15, I've been working with people from all over the world, and we've been developing our own unique body of work around consciousness, around quantumness, around transformation, and how we, as a collective and as individuals, but mostly as a collective, forge the consciousness of a brand new world together and get that to stream everywhere for the best, the greatest, the most awesome, the most wonderful life for everybody, and a future that just holds limitless possibilities and new creation, innovation, inventions, genius, kindness, caring, connection. That's my thing. And I would assume it's yours because you're in this series with me. So in this video, I had said I wanted to talk about the power of you. And so I'm going to do a bit of an overview in this one, a little bit of everything, and then relate it to the power of you. You can relate to yourself as a human being, either with problems to solve or potential to make, or whatever you'd like. You could relate to yourself as a greater being, here with purpose, here to fulfill an amazing, you could say destiny, but I'm going to say creation instead of destiny, because I think we can choose anything we want around that. Or you could be the universe, the consciousness, the source, the creator, the godness of all life, sourcing new, limitless, infinite possibilities into play for all. And maybe you range and have all aspects of that, you could be any version of that you'd like to be, actually. And maybe there are many other options as well, because everybody's so unique and different. And of course, there's so many options to this. It's one of the things that in this series, I'm not trying to say to you, this is how it is, this is the truth. Far from it. But what I do want to point you to is where I and others that I work with, where we've discovered the nexus point of power is, in order to bring through limitless possibilities, infinite intelligence and knowing, super new creation for all the possibilities of the future. How you stand in consciousness, you become the universe, and you work as an infinite force, both individually and collectively, to make that so. So that's what this whole series is about. And, so I asked you come into the series, not just as a human being, either with problems or potential, not just as a greater being with amazing contribution to make, but as something so incredibly awesome that you probably in moments of your life have glimpsed it. And when you do, it takes your breath away, and then you go, oh, that can't be so. Or maybe you do get it and believe it, and a lot of people then hold it inside themselves as a possibility, but don't dare whisper it out loud to others often. Well, in this series, I'm asking you to boldly come forth, both in the live group calls and in the secret Facebook group and on the consciousness link-ups that we'll be doing, because each one of us has the potential to be something so extraordinary. I mean, breathtakingly magnificent. Everyone does. I don't think everyone at this point is choosing that, but everyone does have that. So I'm asking you to come into this as that, not just as a student going to learn new things, not even just as a co-creator, but as a universal force of limitless possibility with incredible access to power and energy and vitality and possibility and everything that you would need to light up this world, to reinvent the universe, to bring life and godness alive in every cell of everything, or whatever your big work is. So that would be really, that's a way to come into this, as that. So I'm just going to do something quick to invite you into that. So, okay, so take a deep breath. And if you can hear the kids yelling outside, this is Spain, they talk very loud here, so just include it. Okay, so take a deep breath. Fill yourself up with all of them, all of life, with the zest, with the passion, with the life force that you are, with the being that you are. Feel it filling you up right from inside out and outside in. That all the stars in the universe are sparkling in place and sending awesome vibes to you for you to be lit up big time right now. And you can feel yourself transcending out of your human self, even into and through your greater being self. And then you become the whole universe in creation. Yes. And it fills you up and you fill it up. And you reach and stretch to the stars. And as you breathe in the new. You breathe in creation. You breathe in possibility. You don't need to know what it is. You don't need to figure it out. You just need to breathe it in and pulse it back out into the fabric of life everywhere. And you can feel it rippling across the earth and rippling into people's centers and cores and beings and cells and animals and dolphins and whales and birds and fish. And the whole of life is in kind of jubilant, joyful celebration with you. Just take a deep breath and enjoy that feeling as it floods you head to toe. Yes, and that's the starting point for us, quantum consciousness creation. That's the you, capital Y-O-U, you as universe, who's going to take this journey, who's going to do this work. And you don't have to worry about it, do you have everything you need to do it? Doesn't matter. You'll get it simply by getting in the game and starting to play, and then it all shows up. And besides, we're a collective. We're going to do all kinds of work together. So what you bring is unique and amazing and extraordinary. And then what others bring is unique and amazing and extraordinary. And when we put it together, we've got this alchemical pot of just brilliance that comes together in amazing ways. Really exciting. So don't even worry about it. You just come into it full on, full force, ready to play, ready to create, make the world a better place, make the universe a more awesome place for us to explore and dwell in and connect with and live as. Brilliant. Okay. So the power of you. You can see from where I'm leading you that the power of you isn't you as individual. You as a human body with the energy you've got, with the knowledge you've got, with the abilities you've got. That's not the you I'm talking about. It's the power of you as all, as everything, as source, God, creator, universe, omniverse, if you're one of the omniverse people. I have friends who are. And it is you as that is where the power rushes to you to be stewarded into good and great use for the greatness of all. And when you come from that place, there is a flow, there is an integrity, there is an authenticity, there is a spontaneity, there is an energy flow that's extraordinary because you're tapping the infinite flow of the universe in creation, the stars exploding, galaxies colliding, the Big Bang, if that's the case, filling the universe with energy. You can tap that, you can become that, you can stream that, you can use that. You become the nexus point of power. And from your being, it is your being that moves the play. I wrote a post today in the secret Facebook group about standing in the place between polarities, between opposite beliefs. So it's really having no beliefs and all belief. And you stand in the middle of that point. And actually, you then constantly seeking the next new. You're opening up truths and wisdoms and possibilities. You're not locked into how it is or using tips and techniques. Nope, this is not about that. Quantum consciousness creation. Quantum, bang, now, full power, instantaneous. Consciousness, the fabric of life that surrounds us everywhere in this universe, just rich with power of godness, of life, of the universe, of creation, just pulsing and pulsing and pulsing and willing us to dance with it, to take it and move it into shape and bring it into life. That's us, quantum consciousness creators. That's the journey we're about to go on. Now, I'll be posting a video once a week, just like this one. I'm going to try for 10-15 minutes each one. We might do some more, you never know, but we shall see what happens. And then we have 4 live group calls, and we have the secret Facebook group where we'll all be asked questions, share your insights, share what you're getting when we do the work. We'll also be scheduling consciousness creation link-ups every week, which is on the airwaves, where we all link up. Doesn't even have to be the same time. I'll aim for time, but it doesn't have to be the same time. It could be anytime you just link to the collective, and it works. It's amazing, because consciousness kind of supersedes time and space anyway. So there you go. I also put into the secret Facebook group a copy of my Living Consciousness book. So if you want to read it, feel called to read it, feel free. If there's parts of it that call to read, go for it. If it doesn't, that's okay too. I'm one of those people who believes your knowing will always guide you to the right thing. And I don't believe in homework. I believe in play. So there you go. I hope we're going to have a blast coming into the full power of you and us as quantum consciousness creators. Okay. Have fun, everybody. Lots of love.